And they'll also be talking about the futuristic job roles, that what is there to offer by these sectors. And they'll be also telling all the attendees about how they can help the institutions in training, assessment, and maybe setting up of the Center of Excellence. And in the end, they'll be sharing their contact details. So if there are any queries which are not answered right now, and if you have any doubts later on, you can interact with them, contact them. So, well, these webinars, as you all are aware, are being conducted keeping in mind the karma scheme of AICTE. So before I tell the First Sector Skill Council to begin with their presentation, I'll just give a short brief that I usually do on karma scheme. Just give me 2 minutes. Nishtha, can you share the presentation on the screen? I hope I am clearly audible, loud and clear. Okay. So as you can see on the screen, the Karma scheme, which is the Kaushal Augmentation and Restructuring Mission of AICTE under Skill Hub initiative. This scheme was launched on 15 December 2021 with the objective of skill enhancement of the community, and through the existing infrastructure of all AICTE approved institutions via three models that I'll be subsequently covering through. The features of this scheme and the potential of this scheme is like the expected training providers. There are 3,583 polytechnic and around 3,000 engineering colleges pan India. The infrastructure, as I said, will be already existing infrastructure of the institutions, and the sectors will be domain specific NSQF aligned short duration courses. And this scheme is in self financing mode. The assessment will be carried out by NCVET approved assessment agencies, and the certification will bear the logo of Skill India. This scheme has the potential to train 6.5 lakh students per year. Next slide, please. So these are the three models in which this scheme will be operated. The model one will be beneficiary eligibility will be school dropouts after class 10, that is long back dropouts and recent. Model 2 will be for the students who are already studying in the AICTE approved technical institutions. And model 3 will be based on hub and spoke model, that the institutes will mobilize students of nearby schools to enhance their technical skills. Next slide, please. So as on 15th April, we have around 1,500 institution, 1541 institution, which those who have already registered on the Karma portal. And you can see the breakdown of all the three models. And these are the sectors which are covered under the scheme. So based on that, this was our initiative so that to conduct these webinars so that all the sector skill councils, they can give their presentation. All the attendees, they can have a better idea, the recent knowledge of all these sector skill councils, that what these sector skill councils have them to offer. So without wasting much time, I'll request Ms. Monica Behel to please start with the presentation on Beauty and Wellness Sector Skill Council. And as per the SOP of the webinar, when all the three sector skill councils will be over with their presentation, we'll be taking up questions will be based on these sector skill councils. Ma'am, to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much for a warm welcome, and thank you to everyone for joining in today. I can see already 96 attendees, and as Akhil ji ne already बड़े अच्छे से he's explained it to us, the basic crux of forming karma scheme under AICTE, and the main vision is to take the Prime Minister's vision ahead to make India the skill capital of the world. we are in the best age, in the demographic dividend stage of our country. So what we need to do is that make sure that while we concentrate on giving academic education, vocational education has to form a part and parcel of a way of life for everyone. So keeping that, I would say, the ethos of this entire vision in mind, we have courses under beauty and wellness. So I'll start sharing my screen uh, and will run you through what beauty and wellness sector is all about. I hope my screen is visible to all.
Yes, it is visible.
Okay. So a formal welcome to each one of you for this presentation of beauty and wellness skill job role. We've got 24 job roles specifically for AICTE approved outlets and the centers under Karma scheme. Our BWSSC is one of the mission of our Honorable Prime Minister, and all the SSC, including BWSSC, functions under the Skill India mission. And we've tried to fulfill the mission and the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister. BWSSC is not-for-profit organization. We are promoted by NSDEC along with CIE under the aegis of Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. And our aim is to establish an efficient and effective ecosystem for developing and imparting of vocational skills under beauty and wellness. So I'll take you through what all we cover under beauty and wellness. It's not just beauty, but a lot of component that we cover is under wellness and is for 360-degree holistic approach. The subsectors that we have is, yes, as the name suggests itself, the first subsector is beauty and salon, which takes care of skin, hair, nails, makeup. The second subsector is non-invasive cosmetology. This is the assistance to the dermatologist and to the plastic surgeons who work on your skin, but using non-invasive cosmetology methods like lasers, like dermabrasions, like peels. Third subsector that we have is alternate therapy and rejuvenation, under which we've got Ayurveda, we've got rejuvenation, we've got aromatherapy, we've got spa services, which includes both the day spa as well as the residential spa. The fourth subsector that beauty and wellness has is weight management, fitness, and nutrition. COVID has made us all realize the importance of having and eating good food, maintaining your fitness levels, and at the same time, making sure that you are in the best of your health phase. So weight, that's the reason we've mentioned a weight management. It's not a weight loss, but it's how do you manage your weight as per your height and age for an ideal health condition. The fifth subsector that we have is quality assurance. This covers all the quality control services which we have, whether it's at the level, at the floor level, quality managers, the floor managers, the salon managers, the outlet managers. Sixth subsector, which again has made yoga come back to its prime, is the yoga subsector, which our again Honorable Prime Minister has made 21st of June every year as the International Day of Yoga. And not only in India, but internationally, yoga has gained a lot of importance and catches a lot of eyeballs. So much so that during COVID, there was a surge in the demand of yoga practitioners. Product and sale is the last subsector that we have, under which we cover the product sales and the manufacturing of the beauty and wellness products. Now, why beauty and wellness subsector? You must be thinking, कि कहाँ तो हम at an AICT level, we do such serious education like engineering courses and other stuff. So why beauty and wellness sector? First of all, I would like to tell you that this is one industry which is called a sunrise industry, which before COVID had been growing internationally at a 15% CAGR. While the international growth was 15%, India, it was growing at 18.6 CAGR till 2020, beginning of 2020, that is till March 2020. And India was the third largest growing and the highest growing country in the world, only after US and China under beauty and wellness. this industry and this sector offers flexible working hours, is age inclusivity is there. You can start at any given point of time. You need not be starting only at an 18 years. This industry welcomes, in fact, even the participants at an age of 20, 25, 30, 35. So we believe in whenever you get up, the day starts then only. We are very gender sensitive also, though it was at one point of time a very women dominated industry, but now men have also started entering in this industry, both in terms of service providers and service takers. There's an unlimited earning potential. You can start small, you can start as a wage person and become from a job seeker to a job giver. The threshold is very low, and it gives a respectable livelihood opportunity. Over and above that, this is one industry which works on your 360-degree wellness. And as per the latest skilling report, in our industry, 7 million jobs will be needed by 2025. And this article was very well documented by Hindu Business Line as well. Now coming on the industry importance, the way when we are unwell, we reach out to a specialist, we go to a doctor. If there's an eye issue, we go to an ophthalmologist. If we have an issue with the lungs, we go to a pulmonologist. If we have an issue with heart, we will go and visit a cardiologist. Whom do you visit when you have a normal skin issue or a hair issue? You visit your skin practitioner. Yes, you do go to a cosmetologist or a dermatologist also, but that's only in case of a skin disease or a skin disorder. For normal skin ailments, and skin is the largest organ in our body. It's like both in terms of exposure that it gives us body, as well as in terms of, if you look at it in terms of the entire circumference. So skin is the largest organ. When we have an issue either with a skin, hair, nails, which is an extension of a skin, we visit a salon, we visit a hairdresser, we visit a nail practitioner, we visit them, and they are the ones who look after and maintain our skin, hair, nail for day-to-day activity. Yes, if there's a major issue, if there's a challenge in a disorder, that's when we visit a specialist in terms of a doctor. Industry trends, how this industry has been moving, and how come India has come to at a level third across all the developed nation also, is that there's an increased level of personal spending. People spend on their personal grooming, they spend on their me time, and it's become a part and parcel of our budgets for middle class family also. You budget that how much money will you be spending this month on your beauty services, on your salon services, or on your spa services. There's an emergence of unisex beauty and wellness centers. So now there's no more a taboo that men need to go to a barber shop and a woman will go to a salon. You go as a couple, you take your services, and there are a lot of hotels, lot of outlets. They invite you over as a couple also. So there's a emergence of unisex services, changing consumer psyche and wellness. That concept of not spending enough time and enough money on yourself has changed. Plus, with double income, you want to spend to look good, to feel good, to be confident. You want to spend me time and spend money on yourself. Plus, wellness and beauty no longer are considered a once in a year facility where you only go and visit a salon if there's a wedding in the family, if there's a party, which used to be way back 30, 40 years back. That visit to the salon was very limited and at home services were taken care of. There's a lot of expansion which is happening beyond tier 2 cities and towns. Metros, yes. If you visit any metro, I'm sitting in Delhi right now, and the area that our office is located, in and around, if I say 1 kilometer, we'll have at least 20 salons. So metros have got a kind of saturation though, but having said that, new salons still keep coming up, mushrooming here, there, everywhere. And I'm talking of the chain salon, the big brands, as well as the small setup of the salons. But there's a lot of expansion happening in tier 2 towns and tier 3 cities, thanks to the social media interactions and interjections. Industry demands, we've covered that we, all the subsectors that we have, there's been a double digit growth. As you can see, In fitness, the CAGR was 19% across, whereas in unorganized sector, it was at a 15 and 20 was the organized sector. Slimming only, which is weight management, it was a 22% CAGR. Beauty products and counter sale was growing at a 20% CAGR. Rejuvenation sector was growing the highest at a 30% CAGR. And yoga is one market which is worth in India only at about 490 billion. So though these are pre-COVID numbers, but glad to share that ours is one industry which has covered up, and from last month onwards, March onwards, all our industry members are clocking in the pre-COVID numbers, and some have shown growth already. BWSSC is our journey. We were founded in 2014. It's the 8th year running. Over the span of 8 years, we did develop more qualification packs, but we again, as per the demand in the market, the old qualification packs get retired, the new one comes in. So as of today, we've got 24 NSQC aligned approved job roles with 83 unique nurses. We have 75 handbooks, all for trainees, trainers, vernacular, all included. We've got 23 books of vocational courses for schools. We work, as Akhilji was mentioning in his welcome address, that the model one take care of your school dropouts. So even in schools have started offering vocational courses from classes 9. And BWSSC is one course where we get a good traction from the students. And just to give you the numbers, this year in the month of till 20 April 21 to March 2022, we've done the assessment only in PSSCIV schools of more than 1 lakh students. So that shows the interest of the students. And we do assessments only for classes 10th and 12th. 9th and 11th are the school assessments themselves. 67 curriculars have been developed since inception, and we've got 5 job roles under NAP scheme, that's the apprenticeship scheme. We've got 803 training partners as of currently while we are talking. 8.77 lakh trainings have been conducted, along with 3.5 lakh market-led training conducted. So overall, if you collect both the numbers, in a span of less than 8 years, we've done more than 12 lakh of trainings. We've got our presence in 33 states and UTs. 1.17 lakh trainings have been conducted under RPL itself. We have initiated a Skill on Wheels project for PMKVY2, specifically covering the remote areas where it was very difficult to set up a training center because each block wise we were not getting that number of candidates. So we've started Skill on Wheels, which was a complete hit with our sector. We've got 125 assessors certified by us till date, and 1,659 trainers satisfied. We have an in-house platform for online TOTs and TOAs, and we've got performance dashboards and assessment dashboards on the basis of which we get to know at ground level, even when the assessments are taking place within schools, colleges, or in any of the institutes. We've recently, in this month itself, conducted 4,000 students training for entrepreneurial skills under CSR initiative of LinkedIn, which was a huge success for our sector. Placement numbers, if you look at it, we've got 55% placement under PMKVY. And this is one of the highest percentages of any sector if we ask of it, because in our sector, there's a lot of self-entrepreneurial skills also that takes place. And we train them on getting into a gig economy and starting something of their own. We've conducted more than 110 job fairs, and current demand for 2022-2023, the industry demand of the industry who are members with us have a demand of 51,500 candidates for placement as of today when I'm talking to you. We've got 6 vocational courses, as I shared with you. We run vocational courses in schools from classes 9 to 12. We've got 6 vocational courses, 2 in beauty, 2 in hair, and 2 in yoga, which are being run under 25 school states and UTs. We've got an online digital platform where blended form of learning, this COVID, I would say, taught us to sit back and get into blended form of learning also. So we've got online blended learning portal with us along with Skillet. We've got upskilling videos which are on the Skill India portal, which are free of cost. And today till about April 28, 2022, we've got 160 colleges and 11 universities which offer BWalk degree as well as diplomas for beauty and wellness job roles. So we've got BWalk, we've got BSc in beauty and aesthetic as is offered by Symbiosis Skill Universities, and even BBA in salon management. This is the suggested job roles that AICT approved centers can pick up. Beauty therapist, an immediate workforce requirement is of about 23,000. Hairdressing and stylist, about 19,000 needed. Makeup, almost 11,000 vacancies are there as of today. In bridal makeup and portfolio makeup, another 7,500. So both put together almost 18,700. Cosmetologist around 10,000, aesthetic skin technicians 3,000, yoga trainers 9,000, neurotherapists 1,500, nail technicians 3,000 plus, and spa therapists 5,600. This is just to show you, this is the bifurcation of 51,500. And just to give you a little idea of how the industry is demanding professionals in these fields. The emerging job trends that we are developing and we are looking at, and with AICT, since these are technical institutes, we can get into the next line of development is personalization and artificial use of artificial intelligence, virtual try-on applications. So we can get into making a platform of virtual tryouts, smart skincare tools, printed makeups. We've already started getting the same in the nails as well as in the bindi designing and the 3D makeup. In addition to that, the students who will pass out from doing our courses has an opportunity of freelancing. They work as freelancers, or they get operated or attached to platform providers like an urban company where they work as partners, just like an Ola and Uber platform. Home-based salon and spa services are there. They can start something from their home itself or join the salon and spa industry. They can get into fitness, into a gym setup, as well as can do online fitness classes. Plus, yoga also can be done. Entrepreneurship opportunities in beauty and wellness. We even handhold them in order to set up their salon. And what they need is A, the skill set, B, the required aptitude and an attitude of an entrepreneur. Three, they need is soft skills. And then we handhold them how to set up a salon with as little as 1 lakh of rupees as a fund to start with. And we connect them to different government schemes like Mahila Yojana, even Shinghar loan, which is a part and parcel of SBI and only is given to women entrepreneur wanting to set up something in the beauty and wellness industry. We even connect them to MSME fund providers and even to micro entrepreneurs who are ready to further invest. The prospects, other than a job and a direct placement, could be beauty blogging. They can get into influencer marketing. If you see people who are on social media like Instagram, Facebook, most of the influencers or the bloggers you see, they only talk about fashion and beauty. So both are very interconnected. So you can get into that. You can start your own. You can start a makeup studio, salon, spa studio, nail studio. You can even start manufacturing beauty and wellness products. Organic products is the in thing. You can start doing chemical-free beauty products, which has a huge market demand, and supplying it to the radius of say about 10 kilometers where you are located. Weight management center, online diet consultations are there, fitness centers there, yoga studios there, and modern stores like a health and glow store, a big bazaar, or a hypermarket, a shopper stop, where on every counter of beauty or a perfumery or makeup products, you will have beauty advisors who advise you what to use. In addition to that, there's a lot of parallel mobility that is there in our sector. You can get completely into nutritional field. You can get into a complete holistic approach of 360-degree wellness. And even hospitality and media are the parallel approaches. How do we proceed further from this is, as an AICT approved center, you will need to identify which BWSSC and SQF aligned job roles you would like to offer in your setup. We can handhold you. We can guide you as per our industry requirement in that area. We can even conduct an orientation session for your target audience. We will develop the course curriculum and apprenticeship and the placement. We already have the curriculum. Whatever is needed to be tweaked for the requirement, we can help you with that. We will support you in conducting placement job fairs and getting industry to your doorstep. We will facilitate the training of the trainers, and as a NCVT approved awarding body, we will get you aligned for an assessment also through BWSSC NCVT approved assessment agencies. We will support in setting up a skill training infrastructure. Now your requirement will be that what will be the lab structure needed. So we will handhold you onto that, getting you to the, if you have space, we can get you do a practical lab in your own outlet, or connect you to the industry close by to you, where practicals can take place there as per the hub and spoke model, and theory classes can be conducted in the AICT approved centers. These are some of the success stories that we have, and these are some of the students who, after finishing PMKVY and other courses, are doing very well, and we are proud of them. They've started, some of them have started a retail store of beauty products, some have started beauty salons, some are even working from home, earning up till about 30,000 per month. So this is the email ID as was mentioned, so on which you can write for any information and we will get back to you. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. It was really an interesting and very informative presentation by you. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Now, I would like to welcome Mr. Nizamuddin Ahmed from Management, Entrepreneurship and Professional Sector Skill Council. You can start with your presentation, please. Mr. Nizamuddin Ahmed, are you there?
I'm here. Am I audible, sir? Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, yes. Good afternoon. Now you're audible. Absolutely.
My screen is visible.
No, screen is not yet visible, but
Okay.
you're audible.
Okay. I would request the host to kindly help me in getting my screen visible on the.
Okay.
Hmm.
Akshita, can you, Nisha, can you help out?
So they are already having the share option at the bottom.
Okay, okay. Just hold.
Thank you.
Uh,
Yeah, now your screen is visible.
Hello, all of the participants. Hello, sir. I am Nizamuddin Ahmed. I am representing Management, Entrepreneurship and Professional Skill Council. And I would like to introduce the council as this council way back started its working in 2015, and it's a unique skill council in the entire ecosystem, and which is catering in sectors like management and securities as well. Security services as well, and the council was is working under the aegis of Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, and the apex body of management, AIMA, is the promoting agency, association promoting organization of our SSC, and we are also a awarding body of NCVET. And in our eminent industry leaders from the industry and the academicians the combo of many people, many conglomerates are in our governing council, and the industry leaders are our guardians. As of now, Mr. Nerurkar is our chairman, and prior to him, Mr. Sunil Munjal was our chairman. And we are working in mainly four subsectors: office management and professional skills, in which administration, facility management, and office assistant are the core sectors. Training and assessment skills, these are subsector where trainers, assessors, and the lead facilitators and coordinators job roles are there. And education sector, non-teaching as well. In the education sector, there is a non-teaching job roles, which in which office staff, counselors, professionals, and managers in the education sector, these job roles we cater. And entrepreneurship skills, there are two parts in entrepreneurship, and also the part is to nurture and develop the enterprise development skills across all the industry. In the previous slide, I would also like to show you our journey up till what we achieved. Our presences are from Ahmedabad to Agartala, and from Jammu Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and we have a very huge network of our training partners, 200 plus training partners. We are working with the affiliated schools, 800 plus affiliated schools. We have a very flagship program we have done with CBSE, the Ideathon, that is in which we mobilized 60,000. We worked with 62,000 students of CBSE. And we have 37 qualification nurses. Certified assessors, we have 1,700 plus assessors on our board. Certified master trainers, we have 800 plus master trainers. Associate colleges, we have 100 plus associate colleges. 4,800 plus certified trainers we have. And this is our achievement, which I would like to. This is actually a pride for us, that we have contracts of 25,000 plus apprenticeship we have engaged in recent years. And the trainings we have conducted, that is more than 5 lakh plus, 5,15,000 plus, which is as of now the updated figure. The futuristic qualifications are aligned to the employability, which was this is the topic of today. The subsectors, three subsectors we are proposing to AICTE, in which office administration roles, there are the job roles: office operation executives, that is 250 hours; HR executive, payroll and employee data, that is 300 hours; multifunction admin executive 250 hours; field survey enumerator 260 hours; and survey supervisor 260 hours. You know that 1/3 of the total workforce of service sector, it is estimated to 12 to 15% of the total workforce in the service sector comprises of management services and office and private security. And the training and assessment sector estimated to grow at 6 to 7% year-on-year basis in the terms of workforce. In which trainers, we are proposing trainer job role, which is 600 hours, master trainer 600 hours, instructional designer 600 hours, and training material developer for 450 hours. And the most employable sector in the industry, that is private security roles. The security guard job role is 300 hours and armed security guard is 390 hours. 8.9 million people are employed in the security industry have been employed, and through the almost 23,000 private sector agencies. It is a prospect projected figure that is up to 2025. It will employ 3.1 million more security guards, security personnel. Now, this is a snapshot of some our initiatives in this skill ecosystem. We are into building center of excellence, conducting short-term vocational courses, English employability and entrepreneurship mindset programs. We inculcate in this mindset of students from the primary to the higher secondary. We have early childhood educator job role also we have now developed. Online program we have professional skills like legal literacy, digital literacy, professional literacy, financial literacy, POSH and FOXO. Courses on British Standard English certification program recognized by government of UK and from leading academia endorsed. Short-term duration faculty program development programs. We have reform skill, pedagogical techniques and critical thinkings. Where entrepreneurship and development and innovation and creative thinking are been inculcated, and leadership skills and team management are the main area of our focus. These are some association of universities where central universities like Kerala, Manipur University and BHU and Mizoram University are associated. We are associated with them and we are working very closely with them on the skilling in management and professional skills and as well as security domain. State universities like Madurai, Kamraj and other Bhartiyathar University, skill universities like Atlas, Skill Tech University and CCOM Skills, and University of National Importance like Rashtriya Raksha University, National Security and is National Rashtriya Raksha University is also in our association. Sorry, just hold on. This is the industry linkages. These are the industries: VHEL, ONGC, Power Grid, GAIL, RITES, Daikin, Kerala, and many more. More than 1,600 plus industries are partnering with. We are partnering with them, and we have deployed and employed more than 25,000 apprentices in these industries, and also wage employment. We have been able to provide our students in these industries. This is the short introduction and short presentation for you, and furthermore for questions and clarification for clarification, my email ID is there, my mobile number, and my head business development, Mr. Santosh Saha. We are able 24/7 to provide to answer all the questions and to align with you with the AICTE in the future prospects. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Nizamuddin Ahmed. I would also like to welcome Dr. Neetu Bhagat, Deputy Director, Skill Development Cell. Ma'am has just joined the webinar.
Good morning. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone.
So now, Nishtha, I will request that Ms. Arshita Dubey from Rubber Sector Skill Council, she has joined as an attendee. Can we make her the panelist?
Can you please repeat the name?
It is Ashrita Dubey. Let me check. This is Dr. Ashrita Tripathi.
Yeah,
Or
Ashrita.
CPHTC. Sorry. So now I would request Dr. Ashrita Tripathi from Rubber Sector Skill Council. Please start with the presentation.
Hi, good morning. Sorry, good afternoon, everyone. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you're audible.
Thank you so much for the warm welcome, Akhil. I would like to wish Neetu ma'am very good afternoon. All the attendees and all the esteemed members present over here, a very good afternoon on behalf of Rubber Chemical and Petrochemical Skill Development Council. Am I allowed to share my screen? Yeah, okay. Just allow me a moment. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Thank you. Thank you for your patience, everyone. So yeah, on behalf of Rubber Chemical Petrochemical Skill Development Council, I am Dr. Ashrita Tripathi. I am currently working as a capacity of Head Training and Quality and Assurance Department. So basically to talk about first Skill India in alliance with the vision of our Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister, we are all together working towards skilling India, utilizing the demographic dividend of our country, ensuring that all the youth that is there, to skill them and to ensure that they become employable and contribute towards the growth and development of the economy of our country. So we are a skill development council. We cater to three sectors, that is rubber, chemical and petrochemical sector. We work under MSDE and under the aegis of National Skill Development Corporation. So to summarize what we have done so far, we are one of the pioneer SSCs that were established in the year 2012. And to sum up what we have done so far is a small, just mentioned over here. So we have developed a good number of 116 qualifications, which is now narrowed down after the rationalization activity to 69, including 54 from manufacturing sector and 26 from the natural rubber plantation sector. Adding to it, we have also developed qualifications for plastic sector, which is basically around plastic processing. We are also in the process of developing chemical qualifications for chemical sector as well, since chemical and plastic has been newly given the entrusted the responsibility by the ministry in the year 2019. So plastic has been paced up, but chemical is aggressively under production. So this is the state of the qualifications that we have as of now. We have also conducted skill gap analysis in 21 states for rubber sector. We have a good number of 100 plus training partners. We have conducted 2 lakh to 25,000 trainings so far, which includes 375 plus companies and a lot of opportunities created. We have 1,200 plus trainers. This data presented over here is little old, and we have 500 plus assessors with us. We have developed content and handbooks for more than 30 job roles. We have also recently added e-learning simulated content through our own digital platform, which is called Kaushal Acharya. We have signed MOU with more than 15 state governments along with NDC, FDC, and FCC. We have been conducting BWOC courses as well, which provides BWOC certification in rubber technology, including also dual certification courses for various colleges and universities that we are affiliated so far. So here is a small brief of the subsectors that we cater to. So as mentioned earlier, we cater to three sectors, rubber, chemical and petrochemical. So rubber includes majorly three subsectors, which is consumption, production and services and maintenance. So consumption includes tire and non-tire segment. Production includes natural rubber plantation, natural rubber and synthetic rubber, and services and maintenance caters to all the most important tire fitter servicing and maintenance job role, which we know have been very extensively using. Including the CPC sector, we have petrochemical and chemical. So petrochemical majorly is plastic processing, and chemical sector is fairly new. We are working aggressively towards it. Just to give a brief of the brief of the Indian rubber industry, an overview is to give you a fair understanding about the turnover and the revenue of the sector. So to introduce you to the rubber industry, it's a natural rubber productivity globally. India stands first, around 6,000 unit manufacturing, 35,000 rubber products in India. Rubber is traditionally grown in India and in the coastal area. Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Odisha, Goa, Maharashtra, AP. These are the few states where rubber is grown. The area under rubber plantation in India is ranked 6th. So India, a certified manufacturer of quality rubber products, as our exports have been growing at more than 20% year on year for more than 20 years now. So we are doing great in terms of rubber industry. This is the presence of the rubber industry.
आप तो रहोगे, मैंने कह दी, मैंने कहा नहीं सर मैं तो नहीं हूँ, मैं तो जा रही हूँ। नरूला जी, मैंने तो कहा कि मैंने कहा था आप देखो कि डेट चेंज करा दो।
So I would request.
Just give me.
अभी कह रहे
Yeah.
यूजीसी चेयरमैन ने डेट दी हुई थी, हम लोग कैसे चेंज करा सकते थे?
Thank you, Akhil. So moving on, this is the presence of the rubber industry pan-India. This also gives the number of small, medium, and large industries that are there throughout the country, state-wise. So this shows that we have a good amount of industries in all the three segments, that small, medium, and large industries. So highlighting to a few of the projects that we have done successfully so far. One of them was Samarth, which was empowering million lives in rubber, and this was skilling on van. So this was the van that was used for skilling tire fitters pan India. It was a very, very successful project wherein we have trained 1 lakh plus tire fitters pan India through this mobile skilling van. Then we also own our own placement portal wherein we provide placement support to the job seekers. There is an employer login, there is a employee or trainee login, which helps it aggregates the employer and the employees together, and help them connect with each other and facilitate job interviews for the trainees, and also help employers get their respective employees. So these are few of the universities and colleges with whom we are already having an MOU signed, and we are already associated with, and have conducted few courses of BWork or MBOK rubber, or maybe some dual certification courses as well. So moving on, this is a small glimpse of the entire methodology that we have been following, the entire scope of functioning of a sector skill council: training in analysis, then curriculum development, rollout of training, and assessment certification. And for this, the support system is that creating job roles, having our own LMS, conducting skill gap analysis. So this is the entire life cycle of the events that happen within the sector skill council. Sorry. Yeah. So training programs are our main modus operandi. We conduct training as in two major segments. First is fresh skilling, and the second one is recognition of prior learning. So fresh skilling is fresh skilling of candidates, wherein we conduct a small training program of maybe 350 hours to provide skill-based training to the candidates and help them enter into the industry. Recognition of prior learning is based on upskilling and reskilling of the existing workforce of the organization. So training delivery methodology includes curriculum designing and alignment to the NSQF framework and getting it approved by the NCVET. Course delivery happens through either physical training sessions supplemented with practical sessions and internships for hands-on skills. And also now, considering the ongoing pandemic, we are also moving towards blended delivery model, wherein theory component can be delivered or is delivered being digital by digital means, and practical component is covered through OJT or shop on the shop floor training. So we ensure that industry is involved at every step, right from the very beginning, inception of the job role, development of curriculum, content, QPs, and training of trainers, and then industry visits and internships, and also for developing e-courses, as I'll cover up later on. We also ensure that industry inputs are taken at every step so that the course that is designed is industry in alignment with the industry requirements. So the certification program, dual certification program that we offer, in which the candidates are given a course in rubber or chemical or plastic sector, which is in alignment to their education that they have already undergone or they might be undergoing. UG program, or university students who are already under some program, they want to get a dual certification course in vocational subjects. They can come up and take up rubber and chemical petrochemical courses, and so that to ensure that they are fit and ready to be absorbed by the industry. So a few student gets knowledge about during these courses, of course, by rubber manufacturing processes, machinery and equipments for rubber industry, understanding of tire, advanced learning, research and development, and quality check processes, which is very, very much in demand by the industry. So we have also been conducting BVOC courses. We have our own BVOC QPs developed for rubber technology. These QPs, there are 4 QPs which are aligned as per the NSQF framework. They are up for including NSQF level 4 to level 7, which ensures that a student takes up 3-year program, and finally at the end of the 3rd year, the student is well acquainted with all the requirements of rubber industry and is well absorbed and welcomed by the industry. So this is methodology of the course development that I have already discussed. I've already discussed. So regarding eKaushal Acharya, which is our digital learning platform, wherein we have developed and hosted all the digital learning courses for the job roles which I mentioned here, and much more job roles have been added for chemical, for rubber and plastic sector. We are also in the process of development of chemical courses. So this portal hosts all the audio-visual courses, which includes animations, which includes live video shoots of practical, to cover the practical component and to give the look and feel to the student of the shop floor live shoots from the shop floor. These are a few glimpses of the animations that have been plugged in the course to help the student understand the working of the machine deeply and remotely, without being, having able to enter into the shop floor. So as we are moving towards Karma project, and we are, very happily and eagerly waiting to get the students trained in this project, we would like to inform the student about the job roles that are much in demand in terms of rubber and plastic sector. Here are the list of job roles that are requested from the industry, which we are connected with. So this lists the main important job roles of the sector. So job opportunities for rubber sector, as mentioned earlier also, that rubber sector is a very, very important sector for the country, as it draws a lot of revenue for the country. And these are the areas where we can contribute as a trainee in rubber. We can contribute towards manufacturing of these products. Like, for example, we all must have seen the gloves that we have used during the COVID pandemic. Then footwears, tire tubes, of course, beltings, hoses, cables. So these are the products that are very, very in demand throughout the country. Now, job opportunities are also very much in sync with the expectation of the industry. And this is the list, small list, which the student can refer to while looking up to the rubber sector. these are the models that we have been following, including the course content, which we have already covered. On-job training, internship, and placement is a key in manufacturing sector, since we cater to all three sectors, which are majorly manufacturing sectors. So manufacturing sector, the student has to have that exposure to the machines, to the working on the machines. So for that, on-job training is a critical component, which is required and very much important for the training of the candidate. The trained candidates will be provided hand-holding support in appearing for job interviews and placements also. This is, as already covered, that we already have our own portal and we have our placement team, which provides hand-holding support to the student. Then regarding establishment of lab or center of excellence, we have defined equipment list for each job role, and we have done that with the subject matter experts in consultation with, and we already have a pool of industries with us who have been associated with us since long, and these industries help us to provide on-job training to the candidates. We also give support to identify the locations to establish the center of excellence, since in rubber and plastic and chemical are huge industries. Rubber is also a big industry in our country. So we have a few clusters wherein the industry is located. So in that clusters, we are in touch and in conversation with our industry experts as well as our associations to help us establish center of excellence, which can be a unified center where the students can get best quality training in terms of the physical training is required. So we also provide assessment and certification services, being an SSC. That's it for me. These are the coordinates where you can reach out to in case of any further query, myself and my colleague Shilpa. So that's all from me. Thank you so much for your patient hearing, and please let me know if there are any queries or questions.
Thank you so much, Dr. Achrita Tripathi. That was a really insightful presentation on the sector.
My pleasure.
I would request all the attendees, if anybody has any query, any doubt, you can raise it now, either with any of the sector skill council or related to scheme. You can please raise your hand.
Madam, I want to ask the beautician.
Please go ahead.
I want to ask the beautician. We want we want a training session, a short-term course for us for electrical department students as online course. Can you arrange a special uh, 1 day workshop, or like 1 day workshop or 2 day workshop for engineering students, girl students?
I think that is related to my sector, if right? Okay. You're wanting, is it a personality development workshop, if I understand you
Yes,
clearly?
madam. Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Perfectly, yes.
Okay.
In fact, that's it. Yeah. We can surely do that. We can even come and conduct, if you have a good size of the participant, we can come and conduct it in your outlet or can do it online as per the requirement. And as you rightly picked up, personality development and grooming, basic grooming is needed irrespective of the sector you come from, whether it's engineering, it's medical, it's teaching profession. The moment you need to get out and step out of your comfort zone and have to face the employers and the expecting industry partners, you need that. We can conduct that, surely. You let us know the requirements, or you can maybe take down, I've shared my email ID, info@bwssc. You can write to us, or through Akhilji, you can share the details with us. We would love to do that and help them take care of, and both for girls as well as for boys, we can do a personality development.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Any other query, any other questions? In case if there's any, all three sector skills are here. We'll be happy to address them. Otherwise, you can write to us individually also or through the Karma team, and we'll be happy to address them and take it up with the respective AICT outlets.
Yes.
I think, Akhil, over to you. So maybe they might like to write to us, so whichever way.
Whosoever want to ask the question, please raise your hand so that we can unmute you.
There was a question in the chat box. No, it's not just for BWalk courses. We can, as was mentioned by Akhilji in the beginning only, you can start even short-term training courses also at AICT approved centers. BWalk, yes. Diploma, advanced diploma, degree courses, yes. Surely we'll be more than happy to welcome you as for beauty and wellness. I've shared we've got 160 colleges, 11 universities, and same the rest of the two sector skill councils have also shared. If you want to start any diploma BWalk courses, we'll be happy. But you can even start with a short-term training STT courses for school dropouts to begin with. So that option is available. You can reach out to us. We'll handhold you, help you. We've all shared the list of courses which are very popular in the market that you can choose from. Other than that, if you visit our websites, you will get the list of all the courses. And the entry level criteria, at least for beauty and wellness, I can talk about is some courses, it's only basic literacy needed. Some courses, yes, 8th or 10th class is required. So all can be offered.
I have one question with all the skill councils. Question is that, as you can see, that institutions are very much interested into BWalk and DWalk courses also. Is there any way you can provide them curriculum for the same in your sector? Because the main problem that they face in running such courses, that curriculum is not available with them. So if you can help them with a curriculum of maybe 3 year or 4 year, that would be great for them.
Sure, we can do that. I'm sorry, Monica, you want to share?
No, go ahead. I'll come and supplement that.
Yeah. So we have developed 4 qualifications, and we also have an exit program for the student. If the student wants to exit after 1 year, or the student wants to exit after 2 years, or wants to complete the entire 3-year course, there is an exit program also. But in the case of exiting before the completion of 3 years, there are maybe a diploma certification, or final degree comes after the 3 years only. So we have that curriculum in place. We have the entire QP, approved QP in place. So we can share it across whichever way is convenient to you. We can share it across to you, or maybe.
That's good. I think if you can share with the AICT can include those courses in the list of DWalk and BWalk courses, which we are actually telling our institution to run. So
Sure.
Once we receive such courses, we can add them in the list of BWalk, DWalk courses. So whosoever is interested can take those courses.
Dr. Bhagat, how I would propose to do this is, rather than just sharing the list with you, the way we do with the rest of the colleges is we sign an MOU. It's just a formal MOU sharing that what will be the job responsibility that sector skill will take care of, not just the curriculum. We'll even do the semester-wise approach, 6 months a certificate course, 2-semester diploma, 4-semester advanced diploma, and we'll handhold them. Plus, we will need to do the consultation and orientation session, both for the teachers and for the students who will be approaching for this course. They need to understand why should they not go to such and such college and come to an AICT approved institute. So we come on board as partners. So we can do that, and this is okay. There's no fee for the details of the curriculum. We do not charge any fee. Those curriculums are made by all the SSCs and are there to be shared. There's an assessment that we will be conducting after every semester, and there's a fee, and those fees are very, very reasonable depending on the level, whether it's level 3, level 5, level 6, whatever level is. And it starts from 1,000 rupees, goes maximum up to 2,500 as a assessment fee. So ideal way is the way we get connected to all the colleges and universities is, and even private universities, not just government universities, that we sign an MOU, we clearly help handhold you. And we even connect you with the industry because you may need labs also, not just the curriculum. When we are talking of the entire courses to be discussed at the AICT approved through Karma institutes, there may be a requirement of a lab, or we may connect you to industry where you can get into a hub and spoke model. Theory sessions can happen at the institute outlet and their labs can be utilized. So there are different models we can help you out with. So best will be that we sign a formal agreement, and there's then both the partners are equally responsible to take it forward. And you will conduct the courses. We'll even do the TOT for the trainers who will be conducting the course.
I think that's wonderful, especially for the sector that you are into. Our institution will be needing a hand holding. So
Yeah,
that
yes,
also is a good approach. Otherwise, this too is very much required so that they at least come to know that these are the courses where they can.
sure.
We can sit along with your team, and we have no issues to provide the curriculum
Sure.
to SIPT.
We can take the next question, Jaya Kumar RK. So if you can unmute him, Nesta.
Yeah. Good evening, Skill India panel members. Just I have posted my question. Actually, I'm working as an assistant professor in an engineering college. Our institution has shortlisted to conduct this AICT Karma courses. I'm an working faculty in aeronautical department. So just I would like to know, so how to initiate this process? This is the thing I would like to know now. So initially,
Yeah. You can just share whichever sector you want to get associated or start offering courses, or it could be 3 of all the sectors that we are presenting today. You've been shared the coordinates. You can just write to us, and respective team members from my team and from the respective other 2 sector skill councils also, we'll connect with you, we'll discuss with you what your requirements are, and basis that we can take it forward. Because every institute may have a different requirement and different selection of courses also, depending on the market need of where you are located and what is the infrastructure facility you have. So you can just write to us, and if you want, we can all put our email IDs once again in the chat box for you to note it down from there and then write to us. I have added BWSSC, my Sector Skill Council's email ID, and I'll request my 2 other panelists also just to put your respective email IDs.
I have
in
also
the chat
shared my
box for
email ID.
everyone.
Also, my
Doing it right
number is-
away.
thank you.
Yeah.
There's somebody who's writing, we don't have any fund to conduct. Is there any possible to get funds under this to train youth? We do have schemes under government funds. PMKVY 4 will be coming soon. So maybe if you get your center approved from the respective sector skill councils and we onboard you on SIP, we can help you out with government funded programs as well. Plus, there's a Skill Hub initiative, a new project under PMKVY, under which it's under a paid model where a student pay a very nominal fee to the institute. So we can even look at those kind of courses. So once you reach out to us, we can help you out depending on what your need is and how we can take it forward. So whether it's a short-term training of 3 months you want, is it a 3 years degree course you want to start? So we can handhold each one of you.
Any other question?
That question is for MEPSC.
Okay. Like you said, ma'am, we are ready to handhold, and there are many government schemes are there to come, and we can align with the partners with them.
Dr. Kavita, you had mentioned involve in MOU. Yeah, if there's an MOU before applying for Karma scheme, either you can do simultaneously or you can do one after the other. That's completely an outlook from your end. But if there's an MOU signed, there's jobs and responsibilities are very clearly defined. So nothing is a miss then. So that would be the reply to that. Can we get the number of any technical person? I think, Akhil, that is for you. They need some help in registering for the Karma scheme.
I'll share an email ID. Any query?
Yeah, this
related
message
to
is from
this-
Dr. Parna Soni.
Yes. I'll be sharing an email ID of Karma in the chat box. Any query related to the scheme, you can please send to us and we'll reply to you.
And
For the fees,
answering to I have a question from Padma D. Ms. Padma D, just write to us, write to me. I will share all the details, all the process for certification.
the fee structure for BVOC and diploma vocational is completely, you are an autonomous body, so you can decide your own structure. But just to give you a fair idea, outside in colleges per semester, it's about 20,000 to 30,000, at least for our job roles. Rest you can check up. I think we've answered all the questions. Rest for anything else, we are more than happy to address once you write to us.
So thank you so much. In the end, I think all the queries, all the doubts have been answered. I would like to thank everybody. First of all, starting with Ms. Monica Behel from Beauty and Wellness Sector Skill Council. And I would like to thank Mr. Nizamuddin Ahmed from Management, Entrepreneurship and Professional Sector Skill Council.
Thanks, Subhash.
Then Dr. Anshita Tripathi from Rubber Sector Skill Council. The presentations were really informative and insightful. I hope it will be beneficial for all the institutions as well as the trainees ultimately in the end. So,
Thank you so much.
We
Dr.
would
Neetu
also
Bhagat.
like to thank
Yeah.
Dr. Neetu Bhagat and you, Mr. Akhil Sharma.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for all to all the participants to just listening us and have that patience.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for organizing this and giving us the opportunity to interact with you and to the audience. Our pleasure, absolutely. We'll be more than happy to welcome all your queries one-to-one, and we'll would be looking forward to take it ahead. Thank
We
you
are
very much.
eagerly looking forward for association with AICTE.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Bhagat, and thank you,
Thank
Akhil, for taking this and individually calling us and coordinating. And thank you for all the attendees and the participants. The basic aim is that we make the youth of our country stand on their own feet and get them onto earning a respectable livelihood. And we all are collectively working towards the same mission. It's just that we belong to different verticals, and I think an amalgamation of all the verticals to move forward is the way forward. So it's a good opportunity, and we all should take advantage of this association together and take it to the next level. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Monica.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.
Same to you.